Looking for some adventure. They grew up on farms. They were in their early 20s, and they ended up in Boulder, Colorado. So they lived in Boulder for about a year, and one evening my dad was literally going through the classified ads in the paper. He notices homesteading or free property in Alaska, talks my mom into coming up here. They hop in their Volkswagen Beetle, head up the Alcan Highway when it was a dirt road, camping the whole way, and ended up right up on a bluff right back here through the woods. Nice. When they got there, their whole concept and their whole idea was they want to go out in the bush of Alaska, literally get away from everything and live off the land. What's amazing about this, every time I think about it, they built this cabin. It was pretty small, it was 12 by 14 feet, but they built the whole cabin with no chainsaw and no power tools. My dad actually hand chinked each log individually. They laid one right over the other, just like English chinking. It had a sod roof on it, a dirt floor, and a little half loft which they slept in. And they lived in this cabin for 5 years with no running water, no electricity, and over 7 miles from the closest road system. Truly living out in the bush. And my dad actually ran a trap line up into the Talkeetna Mountains. He would sell those furs for money, and then in the summertime he worked for the Alaska Railroad. Back before they had the machines that would run the spikes into the ground, my dad would throw a 20-pound hammer all day running those spikes into the ground. He said nobody could beat him in arm wrestling. And what got him out of the woods though was actually my fault. My mom got pregnant with me up in this cabin in 1977. When my mother was pregnant with me in this cabin, she convinced my dad she did not want to raise a baby in the woods with no running water or electricity. So she made dad move to Talkeetna, which is where I grew up. And that's my homestead story, folks. Yeah. And here comes our sister ship. That's what was up in a Devil's Canyon today. Just a little bit bigger than this one. Everybody wave. That's cool. We're gonna get a bit of a wake here, guys. Just a little bit of a wake. Question if the cabin's still there. It's not. My parents, when they moved to town, they sold the property. They needed the money to move into Talkeetna. I actually looked into buying it back a few years ago because I thought it'd be pretty cool to have in the family, you know. And honestly, property way out here is not like very expensive. And unfortunately, though, the guy didn't want to buy it. He likes it up there. And he did really appreciate the history, and he said if he ever does sell it, he'll contact our family first. Well, this is fun. Yeah. I have a question back here.